Megan, I am really sad and very excited for you. You have been a friend for a really long time, beyond my time here at Memorial Road, and you are one of the best youth ministers I've ever been around, and I've been around quite a few of them. You have been a pioneer in youth ministry. You have set the stage for a lot of other youth ministers and really raised the bar to a new height to just call them to be something more and to work hard at things and to be diligent and intentional about students and their faith. And I'm just very, very thankful for your role in youth ministry. I'm very, very thankful for your friendship. I'm excited that you will have some time to be with your family and to love on them. And I'm thankful you'll still be around here.
Megan, you're one of the big reasons why Carla and I ended up at Memorial Road. Many years ago, you and Carla were on the same work crew, and obviously things went well. It's been over 6 years of us being able to work together, and I've really enjoyed not only our work relationship, but that friendship that has grown from our work relationship. I've learned so much from you, and I'm gonna miss this.
Hey Megan, it's Logan. I'm here with your heater. Thank you for always keeping us warm and cozy 12 months of the year. One of my favorite memories that includes you is probably not one of your favorite memories, but it was the summer that I interned and you were pregnant with Molly and you had gestational diabetes, and everywhere we went, like Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, every single place that we went, you had to look up the nutritional facts, and I had a really strict diet that summer, and I felt really bad for you, but I also thought it was funny that we were at Taco Bell and you were like looking up the nutritional facts, because nothing is good for you there. Thank you so much for all of your mentorship and all of the help that you've given me as I've started youth ministry. Just be ready for my emails and phone calls when I need your help on something. So thanks. Love you, Megan.
So Megan, I worked a decade of my life with you, and I would do it all over again.
No. That is the worst idea I have ever heard in my entire life. Megan, come on! You've been doing this for 2 years now! You gotta get better than this. This isn't kindergarten. This is serious stuff. This is Petty John. Come on!
I remember that the sprinter driving age used to be 25 years old, but they had to drop that to 21 because you and I were so stinking young. I remember a very troubled girl that we would try to talk to, and she was always difficult. She would always cuss us out, and she would wreak havoc on the Christmas party every year, and we tried to love her together.
I've always said that my brain can only get to a certain place, and then I have to go see Megan. And you have some weird ability to see things on a different light and know how it all can work logistically. And I've just always admired that about you. You also are a very good listener, and you also have always just been a person who has tried to see the needs in front of you and meet those. I'm praying for you as you transition, and just a big thank you for all that you've done here.
Hi, my name is Megan. I work here at Memorial Road. This is my office. Isn't it great? I like to think of myself as the person everyone loves.
Megan, first, I want to say that I miss you. Second, I just want to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I feel really lucky that I got to have you when I started out in the youth group as my youth minister the whole way through. Got to work with you, learn from you, get close to you. The youth group will definitely miss you and love you.
I just wanted to tell you how grateful I am to have had you as a youth minister, co-worker, and a friend. We're really sad to see you go, but I know you'll continue to do really great things in your life, and we're so thankful for all the time you put in at Memorial Road. We love you.
Hey Megan, we just want to thank you so much for being an awesome person to work with and just a cool person to laugh with, and I feel like you make everything really funny and goofy. I personally want to thank you for convincing me to get a minivan, and I feel like that's now the car for me. So thank you, Megan.
Thanks for everything that you've done. You've been with me through youth group the entire time I was in youth group, and now I'm working here. Thank you for everything that you've done, and thank you for everything that your family's done, and just for all the sacrifices that you've made.
Sometimes when you're a youth minister, the last thing you want to do at the end of your day is spend more time with teenagers. But for whatever reason, when I was in high school, Megan and Sean invited me into their home on a regular basis. And they fed me, and they mentored me, they taught me how to work out, and more than anything, they spent time with me. And I think to Megan, that always felt like a very small thing. It felt like she wasn't doing that much. But for somebody who was growing up in a home that wasn't necessarily the best, getting to go and spend time with someone who was healthy. And ever since then, Megan has been my cheerleader, whether as my boss or as my friend. And Megan, I don't think you'll ever know how much of an impact you've had on me and how thankful I am for you.
Okay, I think we've got everybody on sports teams all lined out.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, we don't have Mitch on a team. Do you want him on yours?
No, I don't. He's really awkward, and all he does is karate.
That's a good point.
On my team. But you know what? That's gossip. I should probably just tell him to his face. Hey, Mitch!
Yeah, man?
I don't want you on my sports team. You're super awkward, and all you do is karate.
Okay.
Oh, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I did actually.
It doesn't really look good.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks, Megan.
Thanks. See ya.
You and I came on staff here at Memorial Road about the same time, and boy, I've enjoyed working with you and watching our friendship grow and getting to know your family, and it's just been a joy for me, and I'm so thankful that you get to spend more time with your family, and really thankful that you guys are still going to be around here so we'll get to see you. Those guys next door, man, they're going to be lost without you, because we all know that you were the playmaker.
Thank you for just being a wonderful resource to so many in our youth group over the years. Thank you for being a blessing to my girls, and thank you for just being sensitive to so many things that our youth are going through, whether just cultural pressures or some specific things to their families that I know you've taken to heart and really kind of been a champion for many families. So just thank you for all you've done, and enjoyed being a mom and being at home. And we will just look forward to still having you around to worship with and spend good times with. Thanks for all you do.
Hey Megan, congratulations on an incredible 12-year run as a youth minister at Memorial Road. We are just so grateful. We're going to miss having you on staff. We're going to miss the energy that you brought to all of our times together. And I know our youth ministry, all the families there, are going to miss the way that you served them and the way you planned events well, the ways that you watched out for people who needed extra attention. So for all the things that you've done for this church family, for all the things that you've done for our city, for all the things that you've done for all the mission points where you've served, for all those things, we are thankful to you.
You have put in so much time and energy and love into these kids, and it shows by how much they respect and admire you. I am especially grateful for how much time and energy you have put into my two kids. We are all going to miss you so much, but we are excited to see what the future holds for you and what God has planned for you next. So God bless, and good luck, Megan.
Megan Yeager is the great equalizer. She has been, in her years of youth ministry, in a position to influence some pretty big, loud, obnoxious, irrational, and frankly, just some pretty ridiculous personalities. And that's just been her coworkers. Not to mention all the hundreds of students that she's influenced for a long, long time. She has always been the one to be calm, to be kind. She has been a source of peace in any room that she's in. Megan, I'm really, really happy for you in this next phase of life that you and Sean and the kids are getting into. You're going to be missed but your influence is going to last a long, long time. Love you, Megan. So, what do you want to listen to?
I like country.
Are you serious? Me too.
Oh.
Me too. It's on 6.
Okay.
Megan, stop trying to hold my hand. Love you, Mego.
Got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine.
Yeah.
Hey Megan, this is Clay. Just so you know it's me, there's a Diet Mountain Dew. Anyway, Megan, I think of a few things when I think of you. I think of kindness, I think of love, I think of wisdom. You've always had a great wisdom about you. And I think about peace. And so, let me read a little passage for you. Philippians 4:4 and following. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to everyone. The Lord is at hand. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, brothers, whatever's true, honorable, just, pure, lovely, commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things, and what you've learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. I think because of your kindness, because of your wisdom, because of the way you always want to do the thing that's best for the kingdom, the thing that's best, and of course now you have a family, I think that's why you will have peace. And the anxiety that the Bible talks so much about, you will be able to give to God and have a time of peace and contentment and comfort, no matter what may come. So I encourage you in your transition and love you, and I will hopefully see you sometime in the near future.
I still remember meeting you on the bus to Piedras Negras in, I think, 2005, and at the time you were an intern. It is so cool to see how God can use an internship and turn it into many years of serving and loving others. Thank you and congrats.
Hey Megan, just wanted to say a big thank you for all you've done these last 12 years, the way that you have led and loved these students. You've really, at least I know for sure, impacted me and the way that I minister to students. You've taught us how to lead well, but more importantly, how to love well. And so we're so grateful for you and the time we've had getting to work alongside you. I'm super excited for what the future holds for you, but I'm going to miss you, and I'm kind of anticipating everything pretty much falling apart, now that you're leaving. But we'll try to hold it together. Anyway, thank you so much, and we love you.
Megan, we love you. I can't believe it's been 12 years, but what a great 12 years it's been. You are a fantastic youth minister and a great friend. And above it all, you are just unfailingly kind and sweet and generous, and I will always appreciate that about you, which is why it's ironic that the way I'm actually going to remember you by is from something that happened in the office on the very day that you told me that you were resigning from your post. It's on that day that I watched you scream at someone at full volume into the phone and then hang up on them.
Do me a favor. What is this number?
And then sweep a desk clear of its contents. And then storm out of the office kicking things as you went. Does it matter that it was for a video for Summit? No, not at all, because that's how I'm going to choose to remember you, Megan. I feel like I unlocked a side of your personality that I'd never seen before, and now and forevermore, I'm just going to assume that that's kind of how you conducted your business over in the Summit all of these years. We love you. We'll see you soon. Thanks for your friendship and for all of your great work.
Did you know that one of the most crucial times in your life is packing for Camp Pettyjohn? You cannot forget a toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, towels, clothes, underwear, deodorant, sunscreen, bug spray, a flashlight, deodorant, a pogo stick, beer, root beer, Gold Bond, your Bible, not on your phone, a fan, water bottle, ice skates, swimsuit, batteries, knives. Those are provided at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Guns, preferably these. Remote control car, hairspray, life jacket, canoe or kayak, paddle, your stuffed animal, blankie, pillow, sheets, sleeping bag, bedtime stories, drugs, prescription drugs to give to the nurse. So good luck and pack well, campers. The more you know.
Megan, I just got into youth ministry and you're leaving? Real mature. I mean, come on. No, I'm kidding. I know God's got his best plans for you, and I know that you've been such a blessing to my life being at camp and seeing you mentor all these kids and getting to work with you, and now you get to move on to your next part of your life, and God's going to be right there with you. And I'm so excited for you, and I wish you the best. Good luck.
Hi, Megan. Sorry I'm in summer mode. It's just happening to me. This teacher's over it. I'm very thankful for the summer that we spent together, and I don't know how you've put up with... It's my sister, Ashlyn.
Who's this?
This is for Megan. She's leaving.
Hi, Megan.
Her work.
Love you, Megan.
I don't know how you put up with Curtis and Brian as long as you did, because I only put in 3 months, maybe 2, and I was over it. Just kidding. You worked at an awesome place, and they're going to miss you so much, because I got to see you live in action only for just a summer, and I could tell the big impact that you had on those children. Love you, friend. Good luck in your future endeavors, and I can't believe how big your kids are now. It melts my heart.
Megan, me and you have been on many trips together. We've been to Albuquerque, we've been to Wichita, we've been to Camp Petty John more times than I can count. All of those trips, all those experiences have been joyful. And it's because you are someone who is a joy to work with. I think fondly of the time that we were in Wichita and Dee gave me some medication, and you and Sean told me, hey, you are going to be done for the rest of the day because it's going to knock you out. I was like, no, well, and it did. It knocked me out all day. And you laughed, and Sean laughed, and I laughed for years following that scenario. And I am excited for this next stage of life that you're going to be in. So I hope you enjoy what's coming. I'm glad that you're sticking around, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Hey Megan, I've just been thinking about you as you transition off the youth ministry staff at Memorial Road. I've just been thinking about all the great times we had together whenever I interned for you, and just how much you taught me just about youth ministry and just about being a woman that honors God in all that I do, and I'm just so thankful for that time together with you. You've been such a good role model at Memorial Road and just poured your heart out into the youth ministry and into the church. So you will be missed, and just love you so much, Megan.
Hey Mego, Corey Baird here. I hear you're stepping away, and while that is sad for everybody who loses out on the influence you have, I am excited for you, and congratulations. You've put in so much good work and been a blessing to me and so many people. I wish you luck and excited to let you get to settle into this next season of life. So, love you.
Okay, so looking over the schedule, we'll have our evening activity as usual, and then we'll do lessons split up into families, and then we'll close the night with the song "The Night Is Falling." So,
What song?
"The Night Is Falling," you know, the one we sing every year.
I've never heard that song. I don't know what you're talking about.
The camp song, like the night when the night is falling. We sing it every day, every year.
It doesn't ring a bell. Never heard it in my life.
Really?
No. How's it go?
Like, when the night is falling, when the day is dawn, I can hear you calling. You've never heard that?
It doesn't ring a bell. I have no idea. I've never heard it in my life.
How I love you, child, I love you. How I love you, child, I love you. How... You can't not know that.
I have never heard that song in my life.
That's just crazy to me. Literally, like, all the glow sticks are there. We're looking up in the stars in the sky.
No, that's not what we sing.
All right, well, I gotta go. That's just.
Told you I could get him to sing the whole song. Pay up.
My lunch money.
Thank you. Speaking of rings, check this out. My ring also has magical powers too. The magical power of love. People have been complaining that production has slowed down. I haven't really noticed. My mind has been on my future marriage. Pretty soon, I'm going to be Mrs. Megan Yeager. Megan Yeager. Wow.
Sean, man, Youth Minister 2.0, very thankful for your time here and all that you gave the student ministry here over the years. Man, the story times that you told about on-the-job stuff, the amount of chin-ups that you challenged guys to, man, all the different memories you made have really made an eternal impact. I'm also thankful that you weren't on staff, because there's been multiple times that I've said, why don't we let Sean go hang out with those guys? And because we knew that you could connect with them, but we also knew that they might be a little bit scared of you and that you could beat them up if we needed to. And so I've been thankful for some of the challenges that we've given you over the years. And you have really made an eternal difference, and we're thankful for you over the years.
And I'll say one word about Sean. Sean, you've basically been doing part-time youth ministry for like over a decade. And so I'll just throw out a number. I think that you deserve about $100,000 because of all the things that you've done with the youth group. So you just feel free to reach in the collection plate this coming Sunday and just take some on me.
We've got ultimate frisbee, we've got softball, we've got basketball, we've got volleyball, but I've got a new one, a new idea. Are you ready for it? Golf, Daddy.
What's golf, Daddy?
Not golf, Daddy, dummy.
I'm not a dummy.
Megan, you're definitely not a mannequin.
I think about when you first got here and you said, this has been fun and all, but I'm from Tennessee and that's where I'm going to live all my life. And here you are 10 years later with kids. And I won't tell your mom and dad, but I think you're more Oklahoma now than you are Tennessee. I used to love it when you used to get all fiery, when somebody'd bring up Vanderbilt and you start arguing with them about how they were better than the University of Tennessee, or when some kid wouldn't go to bed on a youth group trip and you'd freak out on them more than I would or Jeff would or anybody else would. It was funny because here comes little Megan and she would get right up in people's faces. But all seriousness, thank you. Thank you for being such a huge asset to the youth ministry, to my ministry. You help me be a better minister. You help my boys know Christ better, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Enjoy just being a mom. Enjoy being involved with youth ministry as a volunteer when your kids get to that age. It's a blast. I'm proud of you, and I feel very blessed I've got a chance to work with you.
Old Vandy. So you're hanging it up. Man, it's been a run for you. From the mighty metropolis of Hendersonville, Tennessee to the dangerous inner city workings of Edmond, Oklahoma. You've braved it all, young lady, and I need you to know how happy I am for you as you get the opportunity to just stay home and be a mom, be a wife, and not have to worry about chasing anybody else's kids, right? Which is the form of youth ministry that nobody ever really talks about. From our first time to working together till, I assume now, unless you've changed drastically, you have always been quite possibly the most sincere and caring person I've ever met, and I thank you for that. You always treated me great. You made me feel like I was funny most of the time, but never did I doubt the sincerity for which you poured into my life and to the lives of the kids that we worked with. I know that Jeff and I at times could be a real handful, but you handled us with grace, with mercy, and with a little bit of love. And I'll say this: these kids are lucky to have you around. These kids at Memorial Road. My dad has always shared with me, the idea of leaving something or a place or someone better than you found it, and without a doubt, Memorial Road, Church of Christ, the youth ministry, the entire community, and myself actually are better for our time with Megan, Stamps, Yeager. You've done good work, and you've definitely left things better than you found them. So best of luck on your next steps, and know that you will be missed. But your time doing what you've done has been awesome.
Ooh, we could play hide and go seek.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah. Let's go. Play. Wow. Woo! No. No.
Everyone see your little pretty again. You look happy as Berlin.
Where are you taking me?
Hey, little girl.
Hello.
You think you're so smart and intelligent?
I can smell it. Don't be in there. No, guys. Are you serious? Oh, what? Bertha's back! Bertha's back! Bertha's back! Bertha's back! Bertha's back! To you, Bertha, I give the most precious gift of all, the gift of beard. Sweet. Wow.
Thank you.
It looks really good on you.
Megan, working with you was one of the greatest joys of my ministry life. When you weren't at an event, for whatever reason, it felt like I was trying to work without my right arm. You were so good at knowing what needed to be done and getting it done and reaching out to people and going the extra mile. And so I've been forever blessed because of you and Sean, and our church has, and the kingdom of God has as well. So you deserve all the honor in the world. Thank you for going to the hospital in the middle of the night. Thank you for making me a better minister. Thank you for showing teenagers the love of Christ.
So things seem to be going very well. How long has it been?
About 4 months now.
Wow, that's a long time. You seem real happy and peppy and, different in a good way.
Well, I don't know. I just have a little more to wake up for,
Oh, that's sweet. How nice.
Maybe one of my first and best memories of you was whenever we learned that I was going to get to work with you at Memorial Road. And I was so excited, but you were so excited for me, and that meant so much. You had written out like a countdown on sheets on how many days, there's like maybe 15 days left of when I would get to work with you, and I got to pull one off each day to count down whenever we got to work together, and each moment was so fun. And I think that maybe the best thing about Megan Stamps Yeager is that she is such a loyal friend, a friend you can count on. She's very thoughtful and always willing to lend a hand, and I love you.
I cannot believe that the time has come for you to say goodbye to full-time youth ministry. You have been, man, like a pillar at Memorial Road. My last summer in youth ministry, I called my good friend Shayna in Nashville, and I said, Shayna, I need a fantastic female intern. I said, give me somebody great who's willing to come to the great state of Oklahoma. And Shayna gave me your name. She said, Jeff, you got to call Megan Stamps. You got to call her. She's unbelievable. So I met you in Nashville when I was on a trip there and clicked with you right away. I had one more name I wanted to talk to, and truthfully, I didn't even call that young lady because I knew so much in my heart that you were right for us, and you were the most adult intern I ever had. You actually were more adult than I was, and many times I needed your redirection to get me back on track, and I'll always be in your debt for that. But you were always a lot of fun, Megan. I had a great time with you. I loved your sense of humor. I loved how you clicked with me and with so many of our students. They just loved you from the very beginning. I could always count on you. If I knew you had something to do, it was going to get done, and it was going to get done really well. You had a humble spirit about you, and you still have a humble spirit about you. You were never too good to do anything, and I thought that showed so much Jesus in your attitude. Megan, you have a beautiful family. See so much Jesus in you and Sean and the kids, and I look forward to this next chapter in your life. Congratulations, you can be well pleased.